Hello, everybody. Rombo here. Hope you had a really good day and had puts on the SPY. It was very, very enjoyable um, and getting ready for a good weekend. And let's get to it here. I am going to try to get through things quickly. If you guys please leave comments below on some of the tickers you want me to take a look at, I will try and do that. I've been moving away a little bit from OTCs and things like that, but if there's something you really want me to do, please leave a comment down below, and please give me a like and subscribe button. Hit that if you like it, and I would greatly appreciate that. Um, right here, DPLS on the 4 hour chart, 180 day. We had the big run up. We came down back down to 78.6 retracement. I do also have this Andrew's pitchfork on here, and we broke the pitchfork. That usually means we're coming back down. And like I said earlier, you get down to the 78%, you usually will have maybe a 30% run. I think I said that before this move on the videos before. I can't remember, but sure enough, we got up here and now we came back down. Now we'll see if we can hold and have a higher high here and see what happens. But it's definitely losing a little bit of momentum for right now. We can set a downtrend and wait for that downtrend to break to see what happens. TTM is started moving up now, starting to come back down again. Multi-time frame is still going down. Same with the MACD. So we'll wait and see what's going to happen here. That looks like there's a little divergence here. Yep, there's a divergence. So we'll see what happens with DPLS here in the future. Next, SPCB, Nasdaq stock. A lot of people been talking about this one. Was channeling up, and now we broke and hit the bottom of the channel. It had the huge dump here. Everything's going south on it. I want to take a look at this on the daily, see what's going on. Here's the consolidation. We broke out, and now we're just coming back into consolidation, false breakout. It looks like. I think we're even under the 25 EMA. Selling pressure is going down, momentum's going down, so I would probably just wait and wait. Maybe it will hold on this channel here on the way up at around 0.32 or so. But I'm thinking this might be coming back, just coming back down into the range and chilling out. Maybe it might hit the bottom again here, or maybe even dip a little bit down below. But overall, we do have a higher high, and if it does bounce here, we have a higher low, which would be a nice indication of a stage one reversal going into a stage two. Technically, really we won't be into a stage two until we get over 8299. So we got a long way to go with that. If you're in the 26 range, somewhere around here, 25, that'd be looking good. It's up to you. You could have sold here and bought back, or just sit and hold and take your time with it, and wait for a big move up. So you'll be sitting pretty on that one. SPRC, the pattern is gone. I have these resistances up here. I said that it could eventually test this area. It did. Came back down, and now we're selling back down again under this. I might even move this consolidation to down here. So We still in this consolidation, technically not in a reversal pattern whatsoever. We do have momentum still though climbing up. The selling pressure is getting less and less, so it's still a wait and see. I think on the last video that I said on this, this might be sitting here for months and months and months down at this area. So, if you bought in here, bag holding, well, that stop loss, guys. But if you're in it for a really long hold and waiting for a big run, then you're probably just buying more down here and averaging down and waiting for the next run. But when that could be, I have no clue. Um, People keep bugging me about AVCT consolidation area. It came up. We're back down again here. We might be coming back down and testing the 14s, 15s, somewhere around there. Um, Momentum's going south. Buying pressure's increasing. Looks like on the MACD, there's a crossover here too. So um, it's more of a wait and see with ABCT so well below the 200 moving average, the exponential. So um, quad U, in this channel, but it's is bottoming on this channel. We'll see if it hits and holds. I thought I saw some kind of a pattern on it here. Yep. Okay, so this is interesting. It's not a perfect pattern here, but we're getting close to reversal. We don't have target points on here yet. So once we get down here and it finishes um, this process, we'll get target points. So we're getting really close on quad U, triple U, or whatever you want to call it, U. But I do see some concurrence on it with this uh, lower channel, lower part of the channel being hit. I wouldn't be surprised if it came down just a little bit, 624 or so. That would finish maybe the pattern. The momentum would be down here, and then if it goes according to the pattern on the 4 hour, it's completing this um, uh, pattern to then start on the upside. So um, next is good old ILIS. ILIS again, um, consolidation area, guys. False breakout, maybe. I don't know. There was a big bottoming tail here. But little rounded top. Uh, what I would probably do if you want to hold into it, maybe here's your support line. See what happens Monday, Tuesday next week. That would we could be breaking out and trying to start a stage one. The buying pressure starting to lessen right here. We're pretty high on the momentum, but this can stay up here for a long time. And the buying pressure here is still increasing on the TTM squeeze. So we'll wait and see what happens. If we do break down below, we might be coming back into the consolidation area and coming back down. Or if we have a breakout and if we get up above 1267, that would be a good sign that there's some kind of move starting here, starting to stage. Still stage one, not quite stage two until we get into the 20s, 21s, I think. So, but it was a nice run so far for ILIS. And, I'm in at 067. I'm going to load up a lot more once we get above this stage here, depending on what happens next week with ILIS. And then INND, big pattern here. I saw that and I got out of my INND. And now I'm waiting. I'm going to see. Here's this downtrend. It's still under the downtrend here. So I'm going to see if it comes down to the second bearish target here. Next week, I think the SPY is still going to go down into the FOMC. And this just looks like perfect timing for, uh, you know, this to get down here by Wednesday. Then maybe, uh, I might get into it, see if it bounces. If it doesn't, we might be coming back, uh, further down with INND. So I'm just still keeping an eye on this one also, but I believe it's a good stock and eventually, it's really going to do well. So I'm just still kind of scalping it, um, but getting ready to get into it. And then the last thing, SPY, uh, you know, made 300% today. Enjoyed, little iffy yesterday, but I just, it was mostly inside candle day, but it did dip down below a little bit, maybe showed his hand a little bit, but here we perfectly hit the T2. Okay, that's the second target from this bearish pattern. Okay, so that just worked out beautiful. Longer options, just doing really really well, up 370% on my 380s, just about in the money on those now. I still uh, suspect it to continue on this downward pattern down to 360s. Now, the thing is, there's the FOMCs. They typically do run for around a 5-day pattern after the FOMC. So that's something that you have to keep aware of. Just because there's a third target down here doesn't mean that it's going to run down to the third target. The second target, many times it bounces off the second target. That's wherever it is on the chart. Okay. Now specifically, we're down in this leg right here that I have getting down here. Now the problem is with the FOMC, we might have 5 days coming up here. I still think Monday and Tuesday we're going to be bearish. What would be perfect for me is two big bearish days, getting down to the 380 area, and then the FOMC comes out, and then they make their 5-day run, and depending on what happens with the FOMC, I don't want to get into too much about that. Just kind of stuck in between, inflation, massive inflation spike, or causing what I believe we're already in a recession, but they'll finally have to admit it. So those are pretty bad things going on. So I don't think it's going to be a 5-day run. I think it's going to be shortened. It still might get its 4% or something like that in those 2-3 days, but then I'm thinking that it's really going to run down. So my perfect scenario would be Monday, Tuesday tank, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, a big buy, a bullish little run, and then Friday, if that happens, according to what I'm thinking, and again, old man in the dark room upstairs, but then I think that Monday it's gonna tank. So where I maybe eventually down to 360. Uh, so then after that, just because I'm going according to the charts. Then I have it coming and breaking through. This is a descending wedge. So 78% of the time it goes bullish. So I'm still sticking with that plan, and that is what I have for you guys. Please enjoy the weekend. Get out, have fun with the family, and go Gophers, go Vikings. Yeah. Yep, it's football season. That's me. Take care, guys.